All right, Eric, welcome back to phase three. This is where we talk about your transition into civilian life, civilian world. I know during the break we kind of shared a couple stories here and there, and I want to make sure we get them here on video.
Mhm.
Um, Again, I'll preface this by saying share what you're only comfortable with
Right.
sharing, and what won't trigger any stuff. I know it isn't easy. It's clear as you share with us when you were sent overseas, you went on some orders that were pretty uh, uh, violent and traumatic,
Mhm.
to say the least. So let's kind of talk about you transition into civilian world. So you're discharged from the military because, as far as you recall, you saw a big white bang, and from there you don't remember anything. Um,
Unfortunately.
how soon after that did you recover from whatever you experienced and were discharged and went into civilian life?
After that white bang, I remember waking up in a hospital and nurses rushing to me saying that I was okay. Hey, you're okay. Everything's good. You're good. You're good. I didn't know where I was at that time. I was completely altered. I
Were
don't
you
know how.
still overseas or
I
you?
was still overseas.
Okay.
They flew me to Germany.
Oh, okay. German now.
So they flew me to Germany, and then from there I did my rehabilitation, whatever, and then they sent me back to my home station, which was Lake and Heat.
Okay.
And then from Lake and Heat, that's when they started doing the MEB, medically boarding me for my injuries,
Okay.
and then it took up from that point, from the incident, it was a year,
1 year.
one
Okay.
year to MBE me.
Okay.
Uh, of course, I was stubborn. I wanted to be in the military.
Sure.
It was
That's why
what
you
I
signed up for.
what I signed up for. That was my job. That was my job security. That's why I went in.
Okay.
Like I said, I went in for a job
Yeah.
purpose. I didn't know how the civilian was. I didn't know if the job market picked up.
Yeah.
So I kept fighting it. I said, hey, no, I'm fine. I'm good. I can go back up and I can fight this. I can walk. I can do the exercises. So I talked to Jack, which is Jack, the Judge Advocate General.
Okay.
I got myself out a lawyer. And I told him, look, I'm like, I don't want to get out. I want to stay. I know I can do this. I'm tough enough. Give me some exercises. I'll do whatever, but I'll stay in. And they're like, no, you're hurt. You're badly hurt. We need. They want you out. You're a risk to your team. That's
Okay.
what they told me,
Yeah.
which is understandable.
Sure.
I
Sure. But it's
understand
it's
and
definitely
safety.
devastating.
Yeah, it's devastating. It's a career. You're thinking you're going in. You're going to do your full 20 years. I went in, like I said, job security. So now I'm like, okay, I'm going out. I'm like, I don't know how the market is back out there. I've been overseas for my entire career, 6 years.
Yeah.
This is all I know right now. This is my family.
Yeah. You've forgotten everything civilian life. You've forgotten about it.
That's
Yeah.
correct. So I'm like, this is my family. This is my team. This is my brothers. This is my parents. This is like this is all I know.
Yeah.
So
And
I've been.
mind you, I think you said not only that, but you went 2 years without talking to your family.
That's right.
That's who you. It's who you are. It's in your skin. It's in your
Exactly.
blood. It's what you do.
Exactly. No holidays, especially no holidays, no Christmas, no leave because I had to be mission to mission, back to back.
Sure.
So I was like, okay. And I'm like, okay, well, technically, I was felt like a robot now.
Yeah.
No emotions. No, I'm like, it's a job. It's a date. That date. It's a job. It's a job.
Yeah.
So when they told me that they were MEBing me, I was like, okay, that's what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
So they got me up and running, got my lawyer, and I kept denying them. I kept like, I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out. Till my lawyer told me, hey, you, they're going to get you out one way or another. He's like, this is what my recommendation is, and I highly suggest that you take it or leave or take it because if you don't take it, you're not going to like the other decision they're going to come up with.
Okay.
I'm like, what's the other decision? They're like, administratively discharge. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm like, what's an administrative discharge? Look, an administrative discharge is not good. Like, you go out, you're not going. It's technically you're not going to get anything, no benefits. Right now, they're giving you benefits. They're giving you a medical retirement. They're giving you 60%. Take it because that way you're not going to have anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. He's like, if you keep fighting it, don't. He's like, because then you'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll take it then. So I took the package. I told them, okay, give me the 60%, give me the medical retirement.
Mhm.
So I'm medically retired with full benefits from the military. So
Yeah.
I get the pension from the military
Okay.
and all that stuff, which is good.
Sure.
I mean, they didn't just drop me, which is what's good. But the medical issues side though is the issue.
Sure.
Once they got
Tell me
me,
a little bit about that.
yeah, once they got me up and running, and they got me back up in back alert and all that stuff. They said, "Okay, you're good to go. We're going to just transition you to the VA."
Okay.
They said it's going to be the VA responsibilities now. I'm like, okay.
And we know what that's like.
I didn't know what it was like at
Okay.
that time,
Right. Right.
but
Right. I don't think
now
any
I
of us
do.
know. Right.
Now I do.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, the VA. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm a veteran going to the VA hospital.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, the military is going to take care of me. They have they're giving me my retirement pay. They're giving me, I have the insurance from them too. The TRICARE they told me that I was going to have, which I still don't know how to use.
Okay.
Which I'm learning. I'm trying to figure out what benefits I have on that one.
Yep.
But all my help was through the VA. So I just got tossed out. They're like, thank you for your service. You're up and running. Here's the tickets. Go back home to Phoenix. That's where I signed up.
Sure.
Well, I didn't have a place to go to Phoenix. I didn't. My apartment was gone.
Right. Your lease was
My
ended. Right.
parents, so but they send you back to the place where you signed up.
Correct.
So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what am I going to do here? So I called my parents up and told them, hey, I'm back in Phoenix. I need help. So I went back to my old apartment,
Okay.
got my old apartment rented. They gave me an apartment to rent. And from there, my parents were like, are you okay? Are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to be by myself. So they came back home. I was there at the apartment.
Sure.
And it just hit me one time. And I'm like, okay, I'm here by knowing nothing. Going to the VA. VA's not listening to my stuff. I mean, they just dumped me here in Phoenix. I go. I'm asking for help for mental issues, for PTSD, also physically in pain. And all I would say is, oh, you have to wait a year, or you have to wait 6 months, or you're making it up
From your discharge, right?
from my
Wow.
discharge.
So let me ask you. You get out. You get your apartment. What were some of the stuff that you were dealing with physically, ailments physically, and then the PTSD part? What exactly? What was it? Was it throughout the day? Was it nightmares? Just at night?
Nightmares,
Okay.
flashbacks.
Okay. So let's kind of talk a little bit about, if you're comfortable, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's start with the musculoskeletal stuff.
Yes.
What injuries were you? What pains were you feeling? Like, again,
Right
I have
now,
back issues, knee issues, feet
right.
issues, elbow issues, neck issues. I got them all. I can't obviously.
Oh.
Tell me what are some of the stuff that you were dealing with, and you're like, I need help for this, and they weren't helping.
It was more of left side weakness, balance issue,
Okay.
and then back. That was my main concern.
Did you have some sort of what is it called, equilibrium issues? Like, because
TBI,
what is TBI?
traumatic brain injury.
Okay.
But at that time, they didn't know.
Okay.
So they were thinking that it was equilibrium issue, ear blown out. Maybe just because I got weak and that I needed more physical therapy.
Okay.
So it was just a guessing game. It wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
And every time I kept going, I kept telling them, it's not helping. This is not. I keep falling. I need help. I can't do my everyday activities.
Yeah.
And they just kept saying, no, you're making it up. You're making it up, because physically they didn't see it.
Right.
They physically.
Yeah, it's like I know exactly what you're talking about, because I'm new to the VA, and they're sending me to physical therapy and do this and do that, and it's like, what you guys don't see is the pain that goes through. I got shooting pains in both knees that go down to my shins. Oh, you're fine, and they give me a 0% rating, and it's like, it's frustrating. Because there is pain. So you're dealing with pains, and you're dealing with those frustrations that I'm barely dealing with now. But talk about how you managed to break through that, or how long it took. Let's kind of go there, man. You put a lot of elbow grease, let's say, for lack of better words.
Well, 2015 was when I was medically discharged, and then I came and then got my help in 2016 in Phoenix. But it was a battle with them.
Okay.
It was I wasn't treated humane. I was just a number. Constantly going to the VA,
Okay.
constantly. I was a frequent flyer, like they say it. They were getting tired of me.
Sure.
And they were
What were
just
you going in for in particular?
PTSD,
You
flashbacks,
were having
mental,
flashbacks?
yeah, flashbacks.
How did you experience it? You were in your house or just anywhere or
In the house, I mean, I had nightmares. I slept walk.
oh really? Okay.
I did a lot of sleepwalking, according to my parents. There's things that I don't know. It's things that they told me what I did
Yeah.
that I haven't heard the whole story yet. I
Yeah.
only heard bits and pieces.
Sure.
But my parents know more about that stuff, and they
Yeah.
want to tell me, but I tell them no, not right now. I
Yeah.
still
No,
try
of
to
course, of course.
deal with this, and then once I'm ready, I'll hear their side and see what I did.
Yeah, there's days
But
that I yell, and it's not often, but it does happen a lot. I'll just wake up yelling, "Fuck you!"
mhm,
You know what I mean? And I don't know what it triggers it. You know what I mean? I don't know if but it's
right,
definitely from the
right.
stresses that anyhow,
No,
this is on you.
mine was actually reenactment,
Really?
according to my parents.
Okay.
I did get out. I was able to open the door. I was able to run. I was able to
Outside the house, outside your house. Really?
completely in shorts and shirts.
Holy
And
shit!
they did have to call the cops on me.
And you were sleepwalking? They were saying at the
Sleep.
time. Holy
I was
crap!
completely asleep.
Wow.
I was sleepwalking, sleep nightmare. They did call the cops on me. I was locked up in psych wards for
Oh my God.
a lot of times in the psych wards. But the VA didn't care. They just said it was something that I was making up. I was making up. And I mean, I'm lucky that I didn't even get in trouble by the cops
Yeah.
because there's a story that I remember them telling me that I beat up 20 cops and busted a firefighter's nose.
What?
Yeah,
So you got violent and
I got
aggressive.
violent.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course, I got violent.
That's some of the stuff that I deal with.
I got violent according to them over there, and I did lose my rights. I lost my rights.
Oh,
I got my
really? So
I
you're
lost my
warden of the state or
I
something
was
like that?
awarded to the state of Arizona.
Wow, man.
My parents lost rights against me. Uh, they sent me to county a psych ward, and that was not a good
Situation.
situation. No, I completely lost my rights. What happened inside was I felt worse than prison. I don't know how prison feels because I've never been in prison,
Yeah.
but the way they treat the people in there is not a good way.
Yeah.
You think you're there to get help. You think you're there to the no.
Sure.
They have no empathy. They have no sympathy.
Yeah.
For them, it's just a job. You're just a number. They push you around. They force medicine on you. If you don't want to take the medicine, they give you an injection without your knowledge because you have no rights.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is you watch movies of where people are sent into these psych wards and they're normal, but they have some issues but they're given drugs that they don't need, and all of a sudden it makes them even worse, or they
Worse.
just become a different person all in itself. But it's funny. I think about some of these people that work in those sectors. They've got to desensitize themselves
Yep.
to deal with the different personalities and the craziness that exists in there. I mean, call it what it is.
It
But
is crazy.
it's not easy.
No, it's not
You
easy.
got a second. You got to think about just what they deal with, and then you're going in there and you're thinking they have zero empathy, zero care, but that's unfortunately how they have to be in order to be able to help. Think they're helping you, right? That's at least that's what they think they were doing to you, right? So tell me more.
Well, yeah, I understand that they have to do that, but they don't have to be that aggressive.
Sure.
Where you come out bruised with an eye.
Oh, really?
I came out bruised.
So they're physical.
They're physical.
Yeah, that's a little over
That's
the
a little
line
too
now.
overrated.
Yeah.
And then I'm purposely hitting you. Once you're already under their control. They don't need to purposely hit you again once you're already under control.
Yeah.
So
I agree. It's kind of like when the cops, man. I've been grabbed by cops and roughed up. And they claim that you're resisting, and you're not. You know what I mean? But
bingo. So it's similar to that.
Okay. Yeah.
It's similar to that. So yes, I lost my conservatorship. My parents had to get it back by writing to Congress. At that time, John McCain was there.
Okay.
He was a mayor. He was the governor
Senator
for Arizona.
he's
The governor.
okay.
He was a senator, yeah, but
Okay.
he became a governor
At the
for
time,
Arizona. At that time, he was the governor.
Okay.
So I don't know how my dad did it. I don't know. I haven't got the story, but he said that he had to write to John McCain.
Okay.
The Senate grabbed it. John McCain did a pardon or said something because he was a prisoner of war himself.
Okay.
So he understood. So he actually had to sign a paperwork saying to release me to my parents.
Yes.
So my parents got conservatorship over me.
Okay.
And that's why my parents had to leave to Arizona.
Okay.
To take care of me
Yes.
and all that stuff because it was their responsibility now.
Yes.
Well, John McCain wanted to see me the following week.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 2 days later, he passed.
Oh man.
So I didn't have my chance to share my story with him and tell him how I was treated in there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's one of my goals once I get mentally better and all that stuff to go back to Arizona and talk with the senators over there and
Okay.
say, hey, no veterans have to be facing the same thing that I had to face. We already faced our trauma over there,
Yeah.
and then still have to face trauma and fight for our health here.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy.
Yeah. You know, you'll become an advocate, and so I know that you started a little nonprofit. It's a 501c19 when we spoke over the phone
Yes.
a couple of days ago. What's the name of your little organization again?
Veterans Hero of America.
Veteran Heroes.
Yeah, I got a business card if you would like.
I will definitely take a business card from you. I'll definitely have that. So you know, you had to learn a lot, and you kind of shared with me that
you can
had.
show it to the camera.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see if I can get it on here for folks that may need some help.
Yep.
Eric Arellano. Oh, I'm sorry, I had it. It was right. Okay.
Veterans Hero of America.
So there you go.
And I started that profit because I don't want veterans to go through the same thing when they transition from military to civilian side. Either PTSD, chronic pain, TBI. The VA, it's a whole bureaucracy system in there. It's a whole system where since I've been discharged, I had to learn how to advocate for myself. I had to learn how to navigate through the VA. I started off in the Phoenix, and I ended up over here at LA.
Okay.
Because the Phoenix one was just not listening. They were not listening. They were treating me like a number. I just fallen through the cracks, and I came here in 2020. And 2020, yeah, we're 2021, after COVID.
Okay.
Because in COVID, they dropped me over there.
Okay.
They weren't seeing patients anymore, and after that I didn't hear anything from my psychologist to my doctors to my. So I just completely fell through the cracks. So I came here, and then to visit my parents, and I had a mini stroke hit me.
Oh wow.
I had a Bell palsy hit me.
Bell palsy, yes, familiar with that.
So I had Bell palsy, and I came over here for Christmas to visit my parents and to visit my girlfriend. Now at that time, now my wife.
Okay.
And then this hit, and I was supposed to leave the following day because I had to go work at Arizona.
Okay.
I worked as a motor coach operator.
Okay.
I told my boss, hey, I'll be back for New Year's because it's the busy season. We're transporting people left and right all over.
Sure.
So he gave me Christmas off to come back to New Year's, and he was going to release the people from New Year's. So we were doing a switcheroo.
Yeah.
So I called my boss and I told him, look, I just had Bell palsy hit me, unfortunately, and I cannot go back. The VA's not letting me drive back. And he's like, what happened? I'm like, they think that I'm that I had a mini stroke, a TIA, Bell palsy. He's like, they don't want me to drive in this condition for 6 hours back. So they want me to do a follow-up here at the VA. But to my shocking, I called to the VA thinking that I was going to be treated the same way as Phoenix, where it's you go in and they just treat you like a number.
Yeah.
They just yell at you, take a seat. What do you want now? That type of attitude.
Yeah.
Take a seat. What do you want now? Wait your turn.
What did you experience out here?
Here it was
night and day.
It was night and day, complete 180 opposite.
Okay.
I walk into the ER, expecting to get yelled at, stereotyping. And the first thing out of their mouth was, "How can I help you?
Wow.
What seems to be the problem?" I was like, oh, hold on, am I hearing right? Am I cleaning my ears? I'm like, in my mind, that's what I was saying. I was shocked when I heard that.
Yes.
what I always wanted to hear for the past 10 years. What seems to be the problem? How can I help you?
Yeah.
So I told them, and they treat. And then when I went in and they treated me, and the nurses came and like, we will be with you in a moment. The doctor's food. I was treated like a human being.
Beautiful.
Real beautiful. That's when I decided to transfer from
You just stay here.
to stay here to continue my treatment with the VA here.
Okay.
So when I got all this X-ray, MRI checked, and all that stuff, and they told me that I needed to do a follow-up with my primary here, which I didn't have a primary, I was like, okay, I'm a little stuck. I don't know where I'm going.
Okay.
So I lived in the valley, and I'm like, hey, well, I guess I'll go to support the VA. My father-in-law, he's a vet himself. He's a Vietnam vet.
Okay.
So he introduced me to the support of VA. Go in for the first time, go sign up and all that stuff. Man, totally respect. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah,
What can I do for you? Oh, you're new here. Oh, let's find you a doctor.
Yeah, I've got involved in the VA recently, and while there is a lot of complexity when you're navigating through the websites, when you're trying to understand and do things, and I've had some challenges. I've had a wonderful set of people that I've been working with to get me into chronic pain management courses. I just completed a 10-week course, and it was an amazing experience. But when I would tell them of some of the challenges that I was facing, they very quickly opened doors, right? But I wouldn't know how to do that. And before, I never knew, and I didn't even seek the help of the VA because I always heard horror stories, and you're a prime example of a horror story you dealt with out in Arizona, but then transition out here, and you're getting the right level of attention, I hope. At least they're giving you some level of attention, but it looks like you're getting some treatment. It seems like you're in a much better state than you were when you got out, and obviously when you were dealing with stuff, and obviously McCain helping you get back custody to your parents, and you're being here now. It's great. And sitting here with me today, right? That's excellent. So, tell me a little bit about some of the programs that you're going through at the VA that's been helping you with your PTSD, but also some of the physical ailments that you deal with, right?
Yeah. The program that I joined with the VA is called. I started off with MICM.
Okay.
Mental health. It's an intense program. I can't even remember the abbreviation.
Sure.
But what MICM does is that it's for people that are real out of it, they cannot function in the society at all.
Okay.
They don't announce that a lot, and I wish I knew about them before I went into this incident. The way I found them, and it's going to sound real sad, is I was going to commit suicide. Wow, that's the way I found them.
That's deep. That's dark, my boy.
In order for me to be listened to at Phoenix, I actually had to point a gun.
Shit.
Yeah, I was actually going to commit suicide with a gun, and that's how I found MICM. And then that's when they started listening, when they found out that I was almost going to kill myself. And that's like when it was the oh shit moment. Oh shit, did you know that we had this program? Did you know that we had this? I'm like, dude, that's what I was trying to prevent. I was trying to get help, and it took this to get help. I'm like, I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky I didn't pull the trigger. So there is programs out there. You just have to almost look for it, almost have to advocate for it. But I started off with MICM, and MICM was a program that is real intense. They go to your house 3 times a week to check on you, knock on your door, evaluate you, social worker, see how you're doing. Then they start easing it off little by little. They start trying to transition you back into normal lives, go find work, see how you're doing. Then they downgrade you to PRRC, which is where I'm at right now. The Psychological Rehabilitation Recovery Center. And then I'm about to graduate that program, which is nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long has that been?
It's awesome. I've been with the PRC here in LA. I've been with them for 3 years, but in Phoenix, I was with them since 2017.
Okay, so in Phoenix, you actually started here, but in Phoenix, you wished you were at the higher level one, right? The MICM?
MICM, right? And then I downgraded to PRC.
But you were only in PRC, but you know now from experience, you should have been in MICM out there, and you would have wished you had that opportunity. hey, hopefully this video and that information helps somebody,
Right.
because we got a lot of vets that transition every day,
Right.
right?
So I went to the Mecca PRC, then COVID hit, and that's when everything dropped.
Sure.
And then when I came over here and saw how the VA worked over here, I'm like, oh shoot, I just transferred my care over here. I
Yeah.
love the care. I love how they treat the people here. I
Yeah.
love that we're more humane than a number.
Sure.
Excuse me. Um, so I've been here trying to get that, graduating, and then they have taught me life skills, to how to communicate, to how to knock my hypervigilant down.
Okay.
Because before I was in the four walls, I didn't want to leave the house.
Okay.
I still struggle a little bit. I mean, but thank God I'm able to manage now, and I'm like, hey, I'm not out there anymore. I'm over here now. It's gone. It's not.
No, that's good. I mean, I didn't know that about you, and obviously, I met you at the Rams mixer
Ram game.
with Move United, and that was great meeting you. You were out there, you were personable. You were in a crowd, and obviously amongst your peers, right?
Exactly.
And things of that nature. But it's good to get out, and it's good to talk. And I've always believed, and I've learned that talking helps, and that's
It
why
does.
I created this channel,
It does.
because it helps us get the stuff that sits in our mind and makes us crazy.
Yes.
We get it out, and it helps. Every little talk that we have, every time it helps. So I'm glad we're here again. But then you're here today, right?
Yes, I'm here.
It's not easy to get up and say, I'm going to go do this.
Nope.
So thank you.
And then the only thing now is, yeah, I don't work. I'm a complete disabled veteran. I can't. I've been trying to find work. Unfortunately, I can't find work. But the thing that has been saving my life is sports.
Okay.
Angel City Sports.
Oh, you talked about it. Yes.
That's how everything started. The way that I met Angel City Sports was through the Wounded Warrior Project.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, the VA sent me there. I just accidentally ran into them by listening to a commercial where it said Wounded Project, the hidden wounds. So it brought my interest. So I picked up the phone, called the Wounded Warrior Project, and told them what I had.
Sure.
And so they did a phone intake. From the phone intake, everything started going down, and they started advocating for me more now.
Okay.
So they communicate with the VA, and so they're back and forth. So now whatever the Wounded Warrior Project or network says, they communicated with the VA, and the VA are listening to them. So I got a second opinion.
Yes.
So from there, they introduced me to, that's where they found that I had TBI.
Okay.
Moderate TBI to a complex PTSD.
Okay.
The VA did not find that out. I had to get a second opinion.
Okay.
So that was down in UCLA.
Okay.
And I appreciate them for finding that, because once they sent it to the VA, they started listening. They started doing more testing on me. They're doing more of, oh yeah, it's not in your mind. It's you are suffering.
There is something.
There is something.
Yeah.
So thanks to them, I've been moving around. But also, I took an intense program through them called the Brain Program.
Okay.
And then they also have the complex PTSD program. It's a 2-week course that they send you to, and you're stationed there.
Okay.
And they get you through the program on how to deal with PTSD, what PTSD is. You talk about your triggers. You talk about they kind of take you. It's like getting a knife stab behind your back, peeling away the wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it was real intense. It was a lot of tearing, but thanks to them, I'm able to tell my story now.
Yeah.
And get out.
Let me ask you: have you ever? One of the things that a lot of us use is alcohol, right?
Yes.
Heck, we usually start
numbing it through alcohol.
When we go through combat training, and we go to tech school for you guys, but for us it was our MOS school, because now we're on base and we go to an eat club and we start drinking, right? So that's where the alcoholism starts, and we start drinking like crazy. Our wall lockers, our foot lockers were full of booze all the time, and that's what we did every day, every night, all day. And we were hungover during training, and then it carried on to wherever we went to. That was normal. Did you ever get yourself involved with alcohol abuse or drugs or anything?
No, but I was around with vets, service members that they do it. I was always a DB,
Oh,
designated
you were the
driver.
DD. Okay,
Yeah,
nice,
so
nice.
I did take care of them. Like we said, we're in the military. We take care of each
Yeah, we
other.
take care of each other.
We're there. So I was around them. I never drank, but I respected them.
Good for you.
I understood why they did it.
Yeah.
I had another way of coping with my thing, and that was education. I always read books.
Okay.
So I spent my time reading
Okay.
books or playing video games
Okay.
or fooling around with them too.
Sure.
I joined in the fun too.
Sure. Of course.
Without
Of course.
alcohol, though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've known some folks. You know, and you know, one of the things that I learned. I know. I briefly mentioned this to you. I believe I did ayahuasca in 2019.
Mhm.
You know, I was dealing with some personal issues and my head was in all kinds of places. And I did ayahuasca, and I tell you, it was life changing and game changing for me. Just going through that whole journey, it was amazing. And I've heard stories, and you hear people like Brett Favre, not Brett Favre, who was it? Aaron Rodgers had done ayahuasca. And he talked about his, and there's a lot of folks in the military that have started using it, psychedelics, and it's been helpful. Now I'm not saying go out and use it,
No.
but I know for me it was helpful. But it's
Mhm.
been years since I've done that, and I've noticed that certain things are returning on me because I don't know. I can't answer that for you. But anyhow, what
But
else would you like to share with me, man? I mean,
hey,
it's been great, you know, just sitting here chatting with
what
you.
you're sharing with me, that's why PRRC's there.
Okay.
That's what PRRC is all about, trying to get us back into the civilian world. It's like our hometown, where it's our safety net,
Yeah.
where we are just taught, and what we're doing here, it's just vets with vets that are facing the same challenges, and we're supporting each other, trying to get out to the community, trying to get out there. Wounded Warrior Project is
Uh-huh.
another thing. There is help out there besides the VA.
Yes.
We just have to look for it. We just see sports, Angel City Sports. Like I said,
Yep.
Angel City Sports got me out. I'm competing now. I'm doing competitions. I have a competition coming up in January to do fencing.
Okay. Oh, you did tell me about that. That's pretty cool.
Yes, so I'm doing competing. I have sponsors now that are sponsoring me through sports. So just keeping your mind busy and occupied and having a sense of hope and purpose
Okay.
is what's keeping me alive. And I hope everybody out there too can have some sense of purpose in them, some type of hope.
Yes.
Because I know that hope is one thing that we lose when we come out.
I agree.
We lose it.
I definitely agree. So those of you that actually had the opportunity to go to combat and actually dealt with the traumas of it, right? And then I hope that this is another avenue. Canteen Talks is another avenue for veterans to share their stuff and learn and hear and that sort of value. So let me give you one shout out before we wrap it up again. Eric Arellano, Air Force vet, CEO of Veterans Heroes of America. And I can give your phone number out?
Yes, you can.
All right. It's 480-853-9739. If you need some help, I want to reach out to them on how to navigate through the VA bureaucracy.
Yes.
Especially if you're dealing with some sort of PTSD. Eric is going to be your guy to help you out here in the LA area, where he's located in the San Fernando Valley. But quite frankly, he can help you out wherever you are. Just give him a call.
And I'm also, to end it, I am certified by the state of California as a peer support specialist. So
Excellent.
So I am licensed.
Excellent.
Hey, any help I can do.
I got a parting gift for you,
Yes.
Eric. I've got these Canteen Talks hat. I'd love for you to take a choice of one. You've got a gray one with the logo, and then you have the camo with that one.
This one.
All right, if you want to sport it on,
oh yeah,
matches the pants.
Matches the pants and the shirt.
All right, Eric. Hey, thank you so much again for your time. Truly appreciate our interaction and everything that we did here. You're a wonderful story. You're a wonderful person. And I hope we stay in touch. And obviously, I think our business can mesh and we can help each other out.
Yes.
Okay. Pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.